Hi folks, so out and about today, like I said before, trying to help a friend, and today I'm just going to have a wander around. Just been travelling around London, just trying to get my thoughts together, and I've come to the O2 Centre again because I thought, well, I wanted to do some more vlogs around here anyway, so why not? Do you know what I mean? I thought it's an interesting place anyway, and I did mean to come back and do some more vlogs at some point. Now, of course, last time I did get stopped filming, you know what I mean? They said like, oh, you've been filming too long, blah 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 blah. So anyway, just thought I'd come back, do a quick vlog before they eventually tell me to stop filming, which they inevitably will. Seem to be a bit touchy about it for some reason. But anyway, just whilst we've got a moment or two, I always thought this was a fascinating place when you think about it. A huge big tent with all these buildings inside. It's like being in the inside street, like I said. It's fascinating, really. Yeah, so anyway, like I said, I'll be definitely keeping my vlogs going. I'm just feeling really low at the moment, and I'm trying to keep my pecker up, trying to keep myself buoyant and what have you, just keep my spirits up. But at the moment, I must admit, it is a little bit of a struggle. But like I say, there's no point in being down all the time. I'll just keep plugging along and just try and keep going as long as I can. Okay, so I'm not going to go too far this time, mainly because, like I said, I got stopped last time, but I just thought I'd give you a quick look at this place because it's fascinating all the same. I mean, wow, it is an amazing structure. It's like you've got these like buildings within inside this huge big tent. It always fascinates me, and I love these palm trees. These palm trees are pretty cool, aren't they? Makes me feel like I'm on Hollywood Boulevard or something. Oh, I don't know. I've never been to Hollywood Boulevard, so I wouldn't actually know. I'm just imagining. Oh, there's that bike as well, by the way, that Harley. I must admit, I've got to have a look at the Harley. Harley's pretty cool, man. Do like that. Look at that. Isn't that a beautiful machine? Awesome, man. That is beautiful. I must admit, they are cool bikes. Harley Davidsons, man. Wow, I love the noise they make as well. They don't sound like a mechanical machine, do they? They sound alive. They sound as though they're purring. I just love the sound of them as well. They sound awesome. Beautiful, beautiful machine. Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, like I say, as I said, this is the O2 Centre. Yeah, actually, I tell you what. Let's have a little walk down to that amazing bookcase, because I must admit that well, I'll say bookcase, sorry, I mean it's not, well, it reminds me of a bookcase, but it's not a bookcase. It's like that thing that was made out of all like different records and DVDs and CDs and things. Do you know what I mean? It was quite interesting, actually. I thought, wow, that's cool. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, but then again, like I say, I don't know how far we might get before somebody taps me on the shoulder and says, "Shoot me, why are you filming?" Because I'm making a vlog for my video for my YouTube channel, and I like to take people to interesting places. So, I mean, it's also the scale of this place just gets me as well. I mean, look how vast this thing is. Do you know what I mean? That's what gets me as well. I mean, all the music thing and what have you, concerts and stuff happen in the middle bit, in that arena bit there. But then, of course, you've got all this space outside. It's huge. It's pretty awesome, man. I mean, look at that, look at that. And again, you know me, I love structures and the way they're made and all the rest of it. Structure fascinates me. I mean, I love all those yellow things that, do you know what I mean? Obviously, part of the structure to hold it up, like, they're just really fascinating, really interesting. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, like I say, as you can see, and as you might be able to tell, today I'm not my usual bouncy self because I am just feeling a little bit worn out emotionally. I've got a lot to think about at the moment. Lots of different things coming up. I really need to have a really good deep think about, and the thing is, I'd rather go. I was thinking I want to go back home, not go back home to live. I mean, and when I say back home, what I mean is back to Manchester. I just want to get out of London for a couple of days, really. But now my funds are down to the point where I can't really afford to do that now. So I'm not going to be able to go back home just yet, at least anyway. But you know, at some point I would love to be able to do that, because I just need to get out of London for a couple of days. I need space to think, you know, just to collect my thoughts and decide exactly what I'm going to do. Because like I say, you know, this thing with my friend, it's brought up a lot of issues, really, and that's not because of him. That's just because, you know, it's also making me think about what I need to do with the rest of my life, to be quite honest with you. Because ultimately the work that I'm doing is getting so sparse now. I mean, next month I'm going to make £150 for the whole of next month. Do you know what I mean? I mean, that's ridiculous. Do you know what I mean? It's like I just can't live on that. So I really need to think about what I'm going to do. Anyway, I probably need to do that as another vlog indoors. Like I say, I can speak properly and think better rather than be distracted every 5 minutes by various different things. I love, this is the thing I was talking about, I love this, the way they've made this out of all like DVDs and old records and CDs and like amps, the old amplifier things, and I think it's just cool. It looks absolutely awesome. I just love the way they've done that. I think that's really cool, man. But anyway, yeah, so let's head back anyway. So yeah, I mean, so far, you know, nobody's said anything, but famous last words, isn't it? You know, as soon as I say that, wait for it. You know what I mean? Oh dear. Anyway, right. So I'll give you a little look at this place, and then I'm thinking we might go on the. Do you know that thing, that gondola thing? I can never remember what you call it thing, but you know that thing that goes across the river, and then head to the what's that flipping thing called again? Oh, you know, for the life of me, I can't remember what it's called again. What is that thing? That not G-Mex. I'm thinking G-Mex, but it's not G-Mex. Oh, whatever it's called, I can't remember. By the way, I'm thinking of heading there, so I think that's what I'll do. I'll head to you know, that gondola thing or whatever you call it. Probably go on that. It's about £3, so you know, that's not too bad. And then we'll go back over there and check that other place out, and we'll just go from there, I guess. But I'll give you another look at this awesome, amazing space. You know, I mean, it's pretty awesome, man. I mean, wow. You know, the scale, you see, it's the scale that gets me. You see, because normally you don't get sort of scales like this in most parts of what's the name, like England generally, because obviously, I mean, I guess with my American cousins, you know, they I guess are used to places that are really big, you know, and sort of like on a grand scale sort of thing. So for someone like me, who's not used to being in something of this sort of scale, then, you know, at the end of the day, it's awe-inspiring. You know what I mean? It's quite. It makes me, you know, I love the fact that it's like I say, it's like a little street. You know, you're indoors in a sense, but you're indoors inside, and there's like a little street. These buildings make you feel like, you know, it's like a street outside, but you're indoors. You know what I mean? I quite like that. It's quite interesting. So in a way, you're sort of sheltered from the from the elements, as it were. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, and I guess I love particularly this bit with the palm trees, which is pretty cool, man. I love the palm tree thing. The palm tree is so cool. Yeah. Right. I think what I'll do is I'll head back to the to where the entrance is, and then we'll go from there, basically. So at least, like I said, you know, trying to still do some interesting vlogs and stuff, keep the channel current, and hopefully take you guys to some interesting places and things that you might like to see. Funds are getting a bit low now, so I'm not going to be able to travel to sort of like, you know, really, you know, far off places or whatever sort of thing. I'm not going to be able to do that now for a little while at least. But still, as I said, I'll, you know, keep doing some vlogs, you know, and try to go to some places that are of interest, obviously within London. So okay, I'm going to leave it there, and I'll just give you a parting last look at this amazing sort of street affair. Like I say, you know, you look at these and you look at these buildings and you think like, wow, you know, it's pretty awesome, man. Pretty awesome. So, right, okay. So I'll leave it there, and I'll catch you guys later. So, bye for now, and see you later, guys. Bye for now.